Chess reel. Okay, we play the London, which I do not remember. I know that it's d5. I know that this is the Trompowsky attack with the Raptor variation. Huh? Can't you do this? Wasn't that foreseen as one of the best options? That's the Raptor variant, right? You can do it. I'm not sure I would recommend it. Dude, honestly, let's do it. I remember Levy showed this to me. I don't really remember how it goes at all. And dude, it's crazy. What the? Why? You're a coward, honestly. Fine. Then we'll do this. Let's get scholars mated. I know I've said this before, but it's the honest to goodness truth. When I was a kid, and I played chess in tournaments and stuff like that, the average person had no opening prep except for they would try to do Scholar's Mate, which I just called Fool's Mate accidentally, and I'd like to apologize. As soon as you did something that blocked the Queen Bishop checkmate, and it could be, it doesn't have to be complicated, you know, it could be as simple as like just playing knight to f6, which is like one of the most common moves you'll ever see in your entire life. Then their whole game just fell apart, and all you had to do was win. I know it sounds a little overly simplistic, maybe. Nowadays, 1200s know like 10 moves of dragon, Sicilian variant. They got 20 depth lines for how to play against other 1200s. It's crazy. And then in the mid game, they're like, oops, I just blundered my queen. It's a completely different ecosystem than it used to be. I don't mind this at all. I occupy this space. Like, look at how fast this person is playing. This is not how people used to play chess at this level. They used to think about that move for like 10 minutes, and then they would play like a5. And you'd be like, why a5? And then they'd be like, I don't know, I just like to get my pawns moving. Not that I have a great track record right now. This is a good move. I don't know how I got myself into this damn mess. We got to put some aggression downfield, man. What are we? We got to simplify the board a little bit. Start me here, and then I have a plan. Interesting. Not only interesting, but delightful. I match your exchange. No, I don't match your exchange. First, I take here. Wait a minute, this is horrible. You take here, now you have a pin with the bishop. I resign. I resign immediately. I don't want to play these damn Zoomers in the opening anymore. Is there a way that you could just get dropped into a game against somebody that Grandmasters took it to move 12? Chess 960? Isn't that Fisher random chess? I don't fuck around with the chess but worse mini games. Hey, you ever play 4-player chess? It's impossible to calculate. You ever play battle chess? I don't think he's checking Stockfish. I see what you're doing. I mean, it's still really bad. I don't mind letting you take here, but if the problem is you get this for free. I don't want to give you that. We need like some danger levels or something. Here's something you could do, okay? I don't know, it's a damn mess. I feel like you take here, then the bishop takes. Then your bishop puts their king in check. Maybe they decide to move their king as a result of that. Or maybe they decide to move the bishop back and you get yourself out of a jam a little bit. And that's exactly how that shit went down. Which then allows us, I mean, this pawn is going to be freaking orphaned, but at least we're not down material anymore. And then we can move this back. I can't afford for that to happen. Because if you take this, I don't know, maybe honestly, maybe that gives us a good attack on the king side. I don't know how we're going to protect our own king. But we'll talk about it at least. All we need to do is queenside castle and then move once more. I would prefer not to lose this bishop, personally. I think that we're going to need everything in the upcoming attack. Where are you going next with that knight? Nobody knows. That's the crazy thing about it, man. Nobody knows. This seems kind of juicy now. We still have to watch out for this. Or maybe honestly, I don't mind if they take this pawn. I feel like we can put some serious pressure on them. Okay. They're simplifying the board, which seems terrible for me right now. Do I mind? Do I mind? Do I mind this? Do I mind? Do I mind this, so to speak? Do I mind it? I think I like being right here again. This pawn is not particularly strong. We could talk about a future there. We could take control of this file, whatever it's this rank, put them on the back burner a little bit. Kingside Castle doesn't seem so bad now. In fact, maybe just by putting this here, he'll just get annoyed. And then he'll decide to trade, and then our pawn is kind of continuous with the rest of our kingside again. Our problem, we should not be playing 10-minute chess. We should be playing 3-minute chess. That's where I excel. So interesting stuff here. I imagine you're probably going to do something like this to try to push me off. So as a result of that, I'm going to connect my rooks. That's not a good move. Oh, man. That is not a good move. Although, hold on. Work with me for just a second here. What an interesting little move you did there. How about one of these? Pretty sneaky, huh? Then you go back. Then I go back. Then you take this. And then I'm in trouble. But look at my clock, man. I'm winning by like 20 seconds. On the internet, that's the only thing that matters. Okay, I leave the knight. And you know what? Let's go sicko mode. Push this. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Very interesting. Honestly, I feel like that was positive for us, believe it or not. And you may well not believe it, which is fine. I got to think about this one for just a moment. I'm not going to pawn storm him. That's the thing. I think we need to cover this space for sure. But there's more than one way to do that. Like this guy getting off here would be nice, but I also, yeah, definitely don't do that. I was thinking though that being able to move your bishop over here is kind of sick long term. That knight is way too strong, man. I actually have no idea what to do. The position is lost. No, it's not. No, it's not. Do this. No, what? Don't do that. I gotta get the knight off of there. This is madness. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice my king side. G5 me. Do what you want to do here. You take, I take. Okay, that's fine. Probably. Then I move my king like over here, and then I move this over here, and then we start to talk about how you're going to stop me. Did the computer love that move? I don't know if chat knows this. When you play chess, you don't get to see the eval bar. I understand that when your chess diet is exclusively like world championship level games, you think that the eval bar is something that's just like always there. It's not. The eval's on the right. That's not the eval. Those are the moves that were made. Hold on. Am I doing the thing where I just take this because it's en passant? Because there is a part of me that says, now that you've made this move, I just do this. And then I have mate in one that is hard for you to stop. Rather than en passanting. I feel like I was a little baited with the en passant, honestly. Brick your pee-pee? I must have missed some of the Anarchy Chess memes. I do know you are a biggest loser I ever see. When you were still pee-pee in your Pampers, I beat many players much better than you. I didn't know brick to pee-pee though. Brick to pee-pee might be new. New to me at least. Pardon me. Here's what I'm thinking. They can do like check. I take. They take. No, I still don't think it gets them out of there. Like, I mean, this does nothing. This does nothing. They don't have time to, like, get the king out to safety. This... So they move knight back. I take. They take with the pawn. That would slow me down. Like knight to f6, I feel like that would slow me down. Because if with knight to f6, I can't go here or I get mated. Or I lose my queen, I should say. So, I mean, to get out of this only losing a knight would be would be nice. Queen to g5 is the move. Okay, let's play that. Queen to g5. I use my bishop to destroy them, leaving them reduced to atoms. Okay, now, I mean, the take is good. And if they take with the queen, we still win. They take with the pawn. We take... Well, we can't take. They take with the pawn. I'm just thinking. It's... Doubtlessly, it's very good. But maybe there's a way that you can do even better. I don't think so. But the thing is, there is some danger levels. Because there's a part of me that's like, you know what? What if I play a3? How are they going to get out of this? I still don't think they can in one move. Maybe they swap, and then that still leaves this. That's totally fine. But then that allows us to play b4 and skewer their remaining pieces. Let's scare him a little bit. Sometimes you don't reel him in on the first bite. Sometimes you keep the danger levels going. We don't need to pin the knight. The knight is pinned already. If it moves, we have checkmate instantly. Omega blunder? Okay, well then, like, what do they do about this? Now, instead of losing a knight, they're also going to lose, like, a rook or a... Okay, again, I'm just trying to think. You definitely... And then they... Dude, and then guess what? What do you take? You take with the king. Oh, sneaky. Does it matter? I don't think it really matters. I think they're on full blitz mode. There is a fork there. The fork doesn't matter. It's okay. Block the rook. This is still really good. I don't know why people are like, oof, oof, oof. It's like, we're still up on material. We're up on position. Well, maybe position might be a stretch, but we are still up on material. You coming out? Maybe I'd rather just block up here. Stay safe. Yeah, honestly, good move. You won by resignation. Oof, oof, oof. Omega throw. Oof, oof. No, I'm still getting challenges that are not rematches. Okay, take me back to game review. You only review the wins. 69.3. Not very good, to be honest with you. Pretty bad. 1 blunder, 7 inaccuracies. That's pretty bad. But we won regardless. Start the review. Okay, where did things go wrong? This is the Trumpowski attack. You've played it 18 times with a 61% win rate. What can I say? That's the last book move on turn 3. E5 is a mistake. Okay, instead of E5, what do they recommend here? Let me guess. Uh-oh. It's good. They're like, it's fine. What do you recommend then instead? Maybe you recommend... No, that's literally the move I did. What would they recommend here? What would you recommend here? This would... It's an interesting situation. A3? I mean, honestly, we gave this knight way too much power. Both of those spots are good. I thought A3 looked pretty good as well. But I still think it's annoying for us if they go to B5. Okay, well, it shows what I know. That's considered an inaccuracy. Let's retry me. They want C takes D4. I'm going to guess that's a no. Oh, okay, they think it's good. I can't imagine what you're looking for. Are you looking for D takes C5? That's best. All right, if you say so. That would be your next move, probably. Is there a way to speed up the chess.com computer? Or is that you need to be like a diamond member? Okay, whatever. You got me. That was a mistake. We already know what the move should have been. This is a damn mess. C takes D5 is horrendous. We're down a piece, the equivalent of a piece. Do not take that trade. That's idiotic. What should you do instead? The easiest thing in the world. Now you're only down 2 pawns. Okay? It's surprisingly even. They hated castling because it gave them a free pawn. That makes perfect sense. What about this? You know what? I should have trusted my instincts, man. There you go. Okay. G4 is a blunder. Or is a mistake. We got a lot of blunders here. We got like we got the colors of the rainbow here. G4 is a mistake. Retry me. G4 is horrendous. You know what? You know what they like? You know what they like here? Knight to F3. Just kidding. No, that's as bad. You know what they like? Knight to G4. Substantially worse than either of the moves. A3. A3 is a mistake as well. Okay. Delightful. Me personally, I gotta be honest. Let me get a hint. The button doesn't do anything? Rook to C2. Oh, it did. It highlighted something on the board. Okay, rook to C2. No? Okay, close though. I think you're close. How about rook to C5? It's horrendous. How about rook to C4? No? Okay, how about rook to... Can you just... Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you'd like to see? Rook to E1. Hey, okay. I don't fully understand why, but that's okay. G6 is a great move. You're up by 7 points. Let's go. Next. Not a good move. That was not a good move. Let's retry. I'm going to say that that was probably the best move. Yeah, this is a 6-point difference. Okay, you know what? We should have taken the bait as soon as it dropped on the hook. B4 is a mistake. Okay, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done B4. Should have just taken the piece. This is exactly the same. They still have to do this. Okay, no, now we're back in that. Okay. Okay, not a good move. We solved that, though. G2 is a great move. What can I say? Share? No, that's all right. We don't need to do that. All right, you know, wasn't a perfect game. All right, let's play some faster chess. I'm not going to share it, okay? What's my rating in 3 minutes? 1353. I can live with that. Okay, I played the London. Love it. It's all just muscle memory. Queenside Castle in 3-minute chess. I also like to live dangerously. Okay, let's close in that kingside like crazy. We got to be careful, otherwise we're about to get forked. I see what you're doing here. And you know what? I'm rejecting it and substituting my own. I'm okay. Take my bishop. See if I care. We got other fish to fry. This one's going to strike you as a little crazy. Who needs the castle if you can just play king e2 instead? And the true genius of this run is about to come to pass right here. Interesting. Because you take, check, take, or even take with the rook. Okay. Okay, that's, I mean, it's fine. It's a little bizarre, I suppose. A little surprising, I suppose, is another word that I might use. That's fine. Honestly, losing a knight, that's just like another day for me. We have such good attacking prospects. Seems pretty good. We got a lot of pressure on this pawn. I think we just won. I love chess. It's that simple. Was that YouTube and Twitch superstar Northern Lion, or was that classic tactics meta genius Mikhail Tal sacrificing material in order to get a devastating queenside attack? I don't know. It could have been either. Honestly, if I just showed you the game, it could have been either. Okay, you wanna play this? I don't know how to play against d4, okay? I just want you to know that. I just thought you might like to know that I don't know how to play against d4, and as a result, I'm pretty much just pressing buttons. Love it. I love this for me. Go ahead, push me. Push me with a little a3. Go ahead, push me with a little b4. I love this position. You think I'm going to lose sleep over that? Put my knight here. You want to swap? You going to squirt some? They're not going to squirt some. It's a beautiful knight. And then we move our other knight over here. All of a sudden, we've reconfigured the whole goddamn board. I love it. I love everything about this position right now. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of that. I do not love that. But it's much better than this, I think. Right, okay, that's pretty bad. On the other hand, in many ways, if you take this, you've just given me castling. I've castled for free. If you do this, I'm very scared, though. Holy cow, you got 2 minutes and 5 seconds left, too? This is a massacre, dude. This is a damn disaster. And yet, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, you know what? I don't mind. Where are you going? You're not forking me. I'd rather fork you. Okay. It seems kind of horrendous. This is not a great game right now. This is not a landmark performance. I'm playing against the actual world's strongest 1393 ever created. This is probably Magnus Carlsen's Smurf account. I'm actually about to get smothered, checkmated, but I'm going to give them the opportunity to do so because honestly, you earned it. You played an amazing game. I mean, we got swallowed up by the damn sea. It was an incredible game. Go ahead. Which Tal match was this? I mean, Tal probably played a lot of shitty games when he was just learning how to play chess. It's a bit unusual. Maybe it's not a bit unusual. Maybe it's very normal. Yep, okay, I just lost a pawn. I should probably work on that a little bit. It's okay. We'll give. Oh, my bad. It's okay. You protected your bishop on purpose. Okay. That was on purpose. That was all natural. I got an incredible move. Okay. But it requires them. Is that bad chess etiquette to require them to make a bad move in order for your move to be good? Because I'm like, take. Threaten the queen. Then they're like, oh, I'm stupid. And then we go check and we take their queen. I know what I want. I know you're going to, obviously, a Fianchetto bishop. Classic. What a classic little bitch you got there. Check this out. You ready for this? You're about to suffer mightily at the hands of me. We got to do something like this. This pawn in like 2 moves is going to be in a world of hurt. Okay. Definitely hated that. That flies in the face of a lot of stuff I'm trying to accomplish. Can I tell you something? I'm not sure if this is worth it in the slightest. They pre-moved it? What are they putting in the water for these 1300s, man? It's all G fuel as far as the eye can see. Okay, now there's something that speaks to me here. It looks a little bit like this. And then it looks a little bit like take. And then our knight is in there. And it's just doing as much damage as you could ever possibly ask it to do. And then we put our knight right here. What are you going to do? Are you going to trade? Is that what you're going to do? Are you going to trade your awesome Fianchetto bishop for my knight? That's just a free knight? Oh, yeah, but this is danger levels. I wouldn't expect you to understand. All right, that was an enormous blunder. But look at how screwed up their pawn structure is. Holy cow. They have to take. If they don't take, it's checkmate. Look at this pawn structure. Look at it and laugh. Okay, good game. You want to play 3-minute chess? You got to stay cool as a cucumber. The London. Stop playing these Finally, we got someone who just wants to play a good old classic London. I have to respect that, man. I'm going a little different. I'm going a little outside of the box. I would not recommend going outside of the box. Now that I think about it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's a reason that the box is the box. Otherwise, they wouldn't call it the box, you know? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I mean, the game has just started. All the participants are finally out of opening prep. It's where the true game begins. First move, I'm thinking to myself, I'd love to get a knight to this position, okay? If they want to swap their knight for my knight, so be it. I'll put my bishop in that position. Can't help but feel that it actually was probably worse for us. We would like to trade bishops with them. You know what we can do? Hold on. Rook to b1. Cover this square. This is a dangerous square for us, but also I'd like to get my knight back here. What are you going to do? Come on. I'm thinking. I really don't want to just open the... it's okay. Open the space up. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's trade the material down and then give me the... But then you're just going to move your knight back. You know what? And that's okay, because then if you take me, we'll open up this file. Now we got the chance to do a rook lift. Ah, crap. It's okay. Now we got this weak-ass pawn here. Kind of an interesting placement as well. A little spooky, but an interesting placement. Then you just start stacking up material. Okay, what are you going to do? I have a rook covering it. Here's what you do. Close me in. Oh, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Okay. Next step. Can't afford to weaken this. Okay, we're going to run into serious time pressure. We just got to make some moves. I can't afford to move the A pawn. I can move my king up. There's something we could do. That's a free move. I want to get queen here. Interesting. Very interesting move. That's fine. The end game, it's all about you're rotating a couch up the condo staircase, okay? Sure. I mean, if you want to draw on that one, all I'm going to do here to validate myself, I'm going to go to game review real quick. And I just want to see how they evaluated it at the end, because I was scared. I thought I was losing. Dude, look at the accuracy of this game. That's crazy. Apparently, I was winning and I gave it away. The end is like exactly even. I'm not mad about a draw on that. Where was I at my highest? This is an unfortunate error. Okay, what would have been the best move for us in this situation? Just f5. Yes. If they take, you get a free rook. They are forced to push or wait. They probably push. Take, take, take. Do they take? I probably wouldn't. I would probably do that, but I could be wrong. Apparently that's horrible. Take is definitely better. Okay, okay. Yeah, f5. Turns out f5 would have been the move there. That would have been nice. But you know what? It happens. That's not the move I'm supposed to play. What was I thinking? I don't even know what I'm doing now. What the heck is the Nimzowitsch defense decline? I honestly meant to play c6. Okay, I mean that's what happens in Rapids sometimes. You get something a little crazy like that. It's a bit of a strange one. What? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll tell you, I don't think that bishop was really going anywhere, so I'll probably do something like that instead. What's happening? It's the worst gameplay I've ever seen. No offense. What are you doing? Okay. I don't know what happened there. I think there was a little bit of a... I mean, honestly, maybe you're right. Maybe I should be playing the Nimzowitsch defense decline more often. You know what? I'm an E4 guy. Forget the London, man. You think I'm afraid to play the Scandinavian? The trick with the Scandinavian is after they do that, you just ignore them. Oh no. They got memorized gambits. I hate that shit. Anytime you see people start to play, they do a move that's like completely insane. Think I don't see you on chess.com, you little shit? Levy, top 10 secret moves to surprise people with the next time you're on chess.com. I see you. Okay, I understand. I understand this is not going to be a great situation for us coming up. I would not describe this as strong attacking chances. What if we went super sicko mode? No, that's bad. Or is it? I got to do something. You've got to develop your bishop at the very least so that you can get your rooks joined up after this nightmare happens. It's bad either way. Nothing about this like screams positive. But hey, you know what's interesting? Is that if you play your cards right, if you don't really think about it too much, basically we've just created kind of like if you don't really think about it too hard, we got a little bit of like a super pawn. You know what I mean? Like look at this cool little super pawn we've got there that has it's really got some interesting callbacks for our future is what's so interesting about it. And so delightful, if I might add. Whatever. Oh, why did I just take this shit, dude? What's wrong with me? H5 coming? Okay, H1 coming. I still think we take. Okay. You gotta do that, man. Oh, you know what's coming. And then check this out, okay? So you're probably going to do this, but I'm still waiting for this, check, this. Interesting. I mean, we're all losing a lot of material here. I can't help but feel like this is pretty solid for us, though. Okay. Obviously, I see the problem. I see the conundrum. I mean, you're not taking anything. So I'm like, go ahead, put me in check. I'll block with the queen. I would love to play this endgame with you. I know I've only got 30 seconds. We got to be pretty fast. Don't get me wrong. I feel okay. I would love some increment. Move me, move me. Okay, you piece. You think two can't play this game? Who's under a time crunch now? Help. Whoa. What have I done? I won! I knew it. I knew it. Never a doubt in my mind. Review, please? Absolutely not. I would never. What I will do? How about a little 1 minute chess? I gotta tell you, it feels good to be back in the saddle. Even if I, you know, need some freshening up on my openings, to put it politely. This is not how you play this. Not in Bullet, especially, probably. Yep, okay. Honestly, solid move. Feel like bishop to here would be kind of scary for me. I take these. Oh, no, wait, it's fine. It's not fine! It's not fucking fine at all. That's horrible. Don't castle. It's bullet chess. Don't, like, you castler. I'm just kidding. I would love the castle, personally. Oh, I'm in hell. I'm actually dead. I can't even, like, move. Yeah, I'm going to resign this one. This one's going nowhere. Why the hell am I 1527 in Bullet? How the hell did that happen? What? Okay, so this person is not even playing chess. They're literally just like... They're just playing Bullet. Which is fine. I don't mean to be, like, so insulting, I suppose. Honestly, I would rather close this whole thing up. I don't know what I'm doing. No, that's not going to work for me. You got to get that guy out of there. Oh, no. What is this? This will work. It's going to take a second. It'll work, though. Whatever. I don't mind. I don't mind taking with the bishop here. What have I done? I even said, oh my God, I resign. Forget bullet, man. I'll run one more, maybe. What the heck is that bubbling noise? That's just like the same person challenging me over and over. I guess they're like, assuming that if they like annoy me enough, I might be like, oh, fine, I'd love to play games with you. Or maybe they're just happy that like they don't even see their name. But they do at least get to have an impact on the stream. So there is that. I understand that. Okay, I'm literally just not paying attention. You should turn that off. Here's the funny thing is that I did. And yet here we are. Okay, you're playing a little Scandinavian. I understand how that is. A little Scandinavian, never hurt anybody. How are you doing the moves so fast? You shouldn't be able to do the moves this quick. It simply doesn't make sense. Hate that for me. Hey, you get out of here. Get pinned. Yeah. What are you gonna do? 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 Oh, okay, you're probably gonna stop me. Okay. How am I down 10 seconds already? It seems the game just started. You know what? I've never... Oh, okay. Is the thing? Is okay. I've never been afraid to get a little messy in gaming. It's one of my strongest strengths. All right, I'm going to resign that one. I will win one bullet game before we go. That's my promise to you. It will happen. You're not going to push. You know, I know you're not going to push me. You don't push me. I push you. Look at that. What are you going to do with this Fianchetto bishop? You're going to do nothing with it is what you're going to do. I'll back it off. That's fine. I'll back it off. I know when I'm beaten, okay? I'm going to castle. What are you going to do? Pawn storm me? Okay, we just got to be a little faster on our version of the pawn storm. I'm going to hit you with one of these first. Give me space for my knight to work. Then I'm going to push you down. Get ready. The great push down is already begun. Okay, I can't help but notice this appears to be working out more poorly for me than I expected. Never mind. We're in. Boys? We're in. That's a really bad move for me. This is pretty bad as well. My God. I told you. I told you we'd win a bullet game. You're going to lose on time? You're going to lose on time. No! Dude, bullet actually sucks. Okay, we're not going to win a bullet game before we leave today. Slash marker chess.